Okay, people, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC, Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Trying to get as much of this done as possible, because keep in mind, I have a website to build, I have new screen paints to develop, and some other projects I'm working on. And I have to be on site this January to show off the technology in different environments, and still updating the other website. So I want to get as much of this stuff done as possible. At least I can get some pictures from the new site and start working on this other new adventure we're working on. Alright, so I'm going to do a frost job. Get as much of this stuff done as we can. Boy, what is going on with this freaking brush? This brush is just definitely not working for me. Let me see. This back pressure, I'm going to have to rotate this thing out. Last one is contamination, cross contamination, especially when we're using white in here. Let me see what we got going on here. Nice, still showing some potential black in there. Alright, so just to give you an update, I'm going to listen to some music while I'm doing this, because this is going to be a tedious paint job and it's going to be a lot of work. Definitely listen to some music while I'm doing this. Frank Sinatra. I think we got everything out of this brush. I'll try it again. Alright. That freaks me out. It looks like it's coming up dirty. And I don't know about that. I don't know what this brush. Got here. Maybe I should have saved the brush behind for this thing. This is okay, but for some reason, why is this so stiff? If you hear noise in the background, those are the people working. They're louder than usual. This paintbrush is horrible. I don't want to use this one because this one feels like it's gonna mark my paint up. This one I just used for the yeah, that's definitely not gonna work. See? That's gonna come out really dirty. It's gonna mess up my work. So we don't have any clean brushes. We have to go with this one. Pain in the neck, but whatever. Put some copyright-free music on. Why there's no music? Because I don't want to hear that noise. Copyright-free music. You have to come in here with the white UV and then go back over it again because I want this thing to be bright white, like unusual bright white. So that's what we're looking for. So what we have here is a mixture of UV paint. Alright, this is starting to work out a little better, so I'm kind of liking this. The brush, the roller, the brush is kind of weird, but it is working out. So I'm seeing it's starting to pack a little better now. So yeah, usually when I got this kind of crunch time, I have to work a lot of light hours. There's just so much I have to do, and I still got to be on the website. I got so much updating to do, it's not even funny. So I'm still working on that. There's two screens that I want to start doing more demonstrations on. One is by a company called Smarter Surface, and the reason why is because they're showing up in my feed, and I want to make sure that we show that we are different from their product. So I'm going to be doing some testing against their product versus mine, which I've already done this already before, but I want to make sure that they understand. Anytime they come up next to my product, I want people to see the difference of what we do versus what they do. So one is Smarter Surfaces, which we already tested already against our product, and the other one is Paint On Screens. You keep coming up in my feed, and I don't want people thinking that we're the same thing. So the best thing for me to do is to basically do extensive demonstrations, as in 30 or more demonstrations running through our search engine. So we come up, our pictures come up, everything comes up right next to your screens, showing that we're not the same. Ooh, man. It's kind of... it's going to be dripping in there for a bit. Yeah, very loud. Clients are loud. Come in, screaming, yelling. Come on now. Gotta be professional about it. Switch over to the other one. Oh shoot, I gotta get way over here. Looks like things on the table, it washes off, so I'm happy about that. Oh man. And one thing I like about this website we're building, it's a great way for me to be able to advertise my PC Goats. What we're working on. Whew, man, that makes sure it hurt. Like that.
Are you ready for Astound's biggest deal ever? Log in award-winning gig internet for as low as $45 a month. Plus, get a $300 gift card. So, an interesting happened with the PC over there. Motherboard did have issues with it. So, wasn't the kill switches.
There's something else. He actually shut off again, and this time it flashed 3 times. I was like, oh shoot, there's a short in it. So, the motherboard we purchased is sitting in the system right now. I did swap out maybe about a half an hour ago, and I can see the difference because when I hit the button, it automatically comes on, hit the button, automatically comes off. Problem with that motherboard, it requires drivers, which means we have to go out and order a optical drive, which are cheap now. They're like $5. So, going to get a DVD, ROM, and CD optical drive, hook it up since all the components are on the outside, run the drivers on it, and that's it. And we're up and going. But yeah, that board actually did have a short in it, and a pretty bad one too. So it did something, it flickered on and off, and I'm like, oh shoot, but unplug everything, take everything out of here, wind up losing my stuff. So find out that the switch wasn't the problem. The board did have a real serious short in it. So I'm going to take it over to my buddy. He does that kind of work anyway. He'll repair the board, and then can tell me exactly what's wrong with it. I probably would explain why when I went on Amazon to check out the company what was missing. Got one of those, oops, we're not here anymore. So, yeah. So we're just saturating everything in this white glow paint. It's got a little bit of everything in it. That way we can get this kind of bombing white inside our case. Now we have to go back in with heavy activator, and heavy activator is just for corners and stuff like that to get everything activated and give it more of a frost look to it. And the outside is not going to be coated with frost, the outside is going to be coated with a cold blue. Well, of course we have to do the around the case area. But all this will be done. I'm not worried about the dust. This stuff cleans off, so I'm not worried about that. Just clean up. I just couldn't get the board all the way over because the PC is still plugged in. Okay, down in there. Let's move down in there. And we got some quiet. Too much noise. It's always quiet in here. Never noise in here. Everybody in here is very quiet. Just one person is a little bit disruptive. She's a nice person though, don't get me wrong. She's very sweet, very nice person. Just a little bit too much energy sometimes. But still a nice person. But, I don't say much because number one, she was here before me. He doesn't stay long. He's gone. Comes in with a couple of clients, and then that's it. These offices are 24 hours. You get access to them. And some people, there's actually a person here writing a book, and they come in late at night to do work. And when I'm leaving out, they're coming in. There's another person comes in pretty late at night to do clients and stuff like that. So then we have the FBI agents. They come in the morning. These guys are interesting coming through. Can I get that jacket? What can I get with those jackets? Like, I don't know. I'll give one, maybe I'll think about it. I've been asking for a jacket for the longest time. We get a chance to meet all kinds of people in business. That's what I like about this whole setup. And Lord already knew what we needed. And He set everything up for us. And we got it nice and saturated in here. That's what I wanted. Get this other area a little small. Look at a lot of offices, but this one right here is the one the Lord told us go to. This is where we came to. Once my time is up, I think the end of the year I should be good. We should have tons of videos, get our contract set up. We should be good by next year. I'm going to get me an agency, a real estate agent, and start looking for some land so I can get my barn built. Or if they have a barn already on it, that'd be even better. Like I said, I don't want anything luxury at all whatsoever. I just want a big workplace to work at, giant telescope, and hopefully a running river. So we can do some experiments and some tests and some stuff. I do want an outside little balcony out there facing the sunset, so I can go out there, sit down, watch the sunset, and get something to drink or eat, and just watch. Me and Taco can go out there and just chill. And this paint job right here is actually a little bit crazy because I have to be this phone. Everything has to be covered in this stuff. No, don't worry about that. Like I said, this fridge. But yeah, I can't wait. This PC over here, the Thundercloud, the effect has to be done a certain way. We need a build up, like the charging up. So it's going to require probably about 3 sets of chasers. They have to be synced. So the bottom is going to be just slow build, and then they start to speed up as they start to get to the top. So I want different pockets of lightning shooting up in different areas. So it's going to be pretty interesting though. And of course, we're going to run the those USB cords. I want the power to come from the bottom, charge a generator, and have the generator pushing those USB cords in every area that runs fans, everything. So it looks like it's being charged by that electric cloud, or thunder cloud, and we want it to look like the PC is actually floating on this cloud. So that's how we're going to design it. That's why I need that bottom base there. And that's the PC we show you how to build. You how to build it fast, and it's not hard to do, very easy to put together. You know, that way you save some money. You can buy something else, you know, get some better parts or something. You know, that's why I appreciate other people who come on here and show cool stuff they're building and stuff, because this makes me like, okay, how is this done? How do they do this? How do they do that? And have that already there. It's fantastic. So I appreciate everybody who comes in and try to do something different.
Huge selection of pet meds is 50% off. Flea and tick meds? Yep. Allergy meds? Those too. Heartworm help?
So I want to get to my new screen paints. I got new containers coming in for them, especially that new exotic silver's got glass containers, and containers are gorgeous. And that technology will work on your WeMax and valve projectors with no problem. It'll be a much better improvement than you going out and spending that money for that screen that's supposed to enhance it, but yeah, no fake promises. You got that nice little. See, I'm gonna cover in paint every day. This month. Let me see. Let's try that first. This is it going to dark UV paint. I think what I'm going to do is, because some of that white is pushing through, I'm going to coat it first with the other paint, and then I'm going to go back over it with the glow. Painting the motherboard with this also too. Well, not the motherboard, right? You know what I'm talking about. Let's see how it's first. Yeah, it's gonna have to be coated on blue. Oh, that's pushing through. I don't like that. I get better when it's like that. Meow. Meow. Don't be over here, Taco. I'm kind of working. I want to have some time to chill. Don't be here long. A little late for work, that's fine. Give our frost effect. Now what to do? I gotta get access to that fan. So we have to take it out and turn the fan blue. Because that's going to give it a much better effect if we do it that way. Definitely have to change the color of that fan. Oh, whoa. That was a huge copper paint going there. We're okay, we wouldn't have damaged it. It hit the blade would have pretty much, and we don't pour a lot in there, we're in some trouble. And another port for the back. I know we do. Let me see. Yeah, we got a fan back here for the refrigerator, and fan right back here for the cooling system. I need to have my lights on. There we go. Okay. The reason why I'm not doing the entire video cards again, this video card's been changed out to a card, so not a big deal to do much of a paint job on that. A little watery. Two shades in there. And be heavy on the sickles and light on the snow that's pushing around, or ice has built up. Oops, got that whatchamacallit over there. Oh, calm down. Put me out. I'm doing a little dry brush. We have to go back over that again with the glow. The glow is going to be a little lighter, so that's going to allow 2 shades to pop up. And over here it's going to be all silver. So that's already starting to kick in with the glow. Get this out of the way. Really? But no, I do not want to leave. You have to leave. So you can't see it too well. Trying to adjust and just at the same time. Okay. Where'd you go? Oop, oop, don't get it mixed up. Oh, getting that mixed up with it. I don't know why.
also a pretty color. I know, I hear you. Oh, it's so close. It's not too close to you. Ah. Man. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. Tedious work. We got some silicone on here. That's why I put it on here. Give a nice little rough icy edge. So frost coating. Ooh, man, I'm supposed to rush. Let's wreck my unit too. But you should not be doing this while it's on. Bad idea. But, carry on. Just have to be a little bit more careful, Mr. Bird. Oh, no. I'll get behind the power supply tomorrow. I have to turn it off for that. So that dry brush plays up real nicely. I don't want to saturate that section back there. Now mind you, still have to put over a clear silicone coating over top of this, and another set of UV concentrated. So it's not even near done. So this is a stage 2 paint job. Not even that near close yet. We're not in that point yet. Dry brush in the back. Heavy on your corners and light everyplace else. I know I should bring this on here, right? That's not right. So the majority of your paint you put on your corners. That's what build-up's gonna be. We still have to put the icicle effect, which we're gonna have long drops coming down, drops here. All these corners have huge drops of ice pushing off of it. So like I said, there's layers we have to do. So, some people are thinking that that's it. No. Ice job requires a lot of reapplication over and over again, layer after layer after layer, multiple layers to give off that effect. So we'll be doing this a couple of times before we're done. A couple of times. But while we're working on this, we can work on another one. And like I said, I want to get to my gaming screens because I want all that stuff to be displayed on my site. But we have to build our props. Just like I sat there and told you that, we built that entire tea room. All those different environments we had to build to show up our screen paints. It's the same thing. We have to build all this stuff. And if I'm showing up a gaming screen paint, I need to have the machines in there to show it off. So we have to build all that stuff. Everything has to be built. That's why I say that when people at the end of the day that you have time to carry on and act up, you got too much time in your hands. You must be not making a good product. You can't be making a good product. It takes a lot of time to do this kind of work. So that's how I know at the end of the day that, nothing to show for it. I'll go back on this next year and say, hey, look, I went and built all these PCs right here in my archives. Put them all together, one by one by one. I think I'm going to do my Cyberpunk. My Cyberpunk's going to be cool. I can't wait to do that one. I watched a couple put together an ice cream store. They went there on a day off and did that work. Tore up that floor, tore out the walls. Long hours of work to achieve their dream. Didn't have time for that nonsense at the end of the day. I got things to do. So, you know, when I watch people work hard, I watch them in that smoke shop every day in there, every day. And they're working every single day. If you're serious about something, you're going to put the time in, and you're going to show excellent results in the process. If you had time to be doing all that stuff, you're not running a company. You're playing games. And then on top of that, since you're taking people's money, you're playing games with people's money. I'm getting up. It's 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Designing that screen with the gridded floor. All those LED lights had to run through. Different types of screens I had to buy. Projectors. All that stuff to bring those environments to life. And that's what my customers see. They see the time and effort that I put into my work. That's why they invest in my company. This dog gonna be sewer anyway. Should put it over here. I keep going back over there. Yeah, sad thing about that is all that flack we got a lot of flack. We got flack from people who supported that nonsense. We got flack from people who basically came in on our channel and ganged up on us. Because you don't want to believe a lie at the end of the day. I'll tell you, it literally takes everything I have every day. Keep from going out there and just embarrassing y'all. I'm dead serious. I have stuff, man, in my arsenal that you have no idea what we're working on. That if you even knew half the stuff we're working on right now. For screen paint, I can put a lot of people out of business. Seriously, can put you out of business easily. First people we're going to represent first too. I have to do this because they're showing up in my feed, and I have to represent on that. Is paint on screens and smarter surfaces. So they're going to see multiple demonstrations pop up with their products. You can't do anything about it. What you're going to do? Take them to court for side-by-side demonstration? They'll contact me and ask me if I want to do business with them. That's what we're going to do. They'll offer me a contract, and I'm going to refuse because I don't want the contract. What I want at the end of the day is to show that my product is better. That's why I said I think at the end of the day, their race has something to do with this, and I'll tell you why. Because anybody who's want to be the best is going to work hard to get it, and they have to be the backup that they're the best. But for some reason, when it comes to me, I ain't supposed to have that right. I'm not supposed to have the right to want to have the best product. And that's why I told you that's where it comes down to race. Some people don't like the fact that I'm African American and I can do this. They don't like the fact that I can take out companies left and right. They don't like that. Name one African American right now that has our technology that does what we do. We invented black technology. And they get angry and they get mad about that because, like I said, I've heard it all. I've been called the N-word and all that stuff because they don't like it. Now, am I saying everybody? No. I know certain people that don't like the fact that I'm African American, I'm doing this. Well, got a little message to you. We got the most powerful screens. Screens. And if you feel you can take me, you come see me, and I'll take your screen out. But keep in mind, when I do take your screen out, you can never sell it again when I get done with it. It's worth it depends on if it's worth the risk. You've seen the reaction of people come against us. At the end of the day, it doesn't go well for them. It really doesn't go well for them at all. You have two choices. You know, you mess up, you back it up in court, which won't go well. And if you can't back it up online, well, you're going to have trophies on you. You don't want that at the end of the day because your stuff won't sell anymore. I'm on a lot of forum sites. So again, like I said, I know people at the end of the day that can't stand me because I'm African American. Because I've had that come up a couple of times when people say, you know what, they might be a fact that they don't like you because you're black. You know, like the fact that an African American designed a black technology that wiped out just about every screen we can get our hands on. So we get people out there saying, well, that's not true. They didn't wipe out every screen. Well, bring me one. Don't make one. I've been asking that question for the longest time, and no one's come up. Got a few people came up here and there, and none of their stuff is tested correctly. You go to buy their stuff, they cancel out on it. That doesn't tell me at the end of the day, it doesn't scream confidence to me. Not at all, not one bit. So if I really want to be ruthless about this nonsense, I can go to Amazon, I can wipe out every screen on Amazon, which we already tested already. See, people think overnight we can make that. You know how long and how many demonstrations we literally had to do? You would have to match every demonstration I have completed. I've heard it so many times, I'm telling you. I've heard it so many times. I've had people come to me saying, oh, it's in emails, oh, we can get your product, we can make. I've heard it thousands of times. Nothing yet. So, bottom line is, we have about 30 or 40 different forms of technology we're engineering right now. Some of it you haven't seen, some of it you will see. How are you going to catch up to me if we're constantly engineering technology all the time? I can be designing stuff in my head right now as we speak. So how are you going to catch up? By the time you finish your first demonstration, we've already finished a couple of screens already. So there's no point in trying. I always say just be happy with what you got. Stay in your backyard and be merry. But if I wanted to be ruthless at the end of the day, I could come right to your backyard and cancel your stuff out. But that'd be wrong because that'd be the guidelines of bullying. That's where that would have fallen at. Attacking someone for no reason whatsoever because you had the power to do so. That would be wrong. And that's what you don't do. This won't be in there. That's what you don't do. Now you're looking at a multi-blend. And this is how you get the ice effect. Now I've met many of beautiful people. Different races. Not like that at all. I don't see all people like that. I just know there's people in the industry that don't like me. But got a little message for you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here. And if you come against me, I'll destroy your product. I mean, I'll literally embarrass the daylights out of it. So, I would just suggest you just stay in your backyard. Mind your business. You don't get your stuff wrecked. That's it. It's simple and plain. You got an idea that maybe if I take out one of his screens that this is going to give me some credibility. No, you won't be to sell your product. Your stuff will get destroyed. I've got too many years of experience. I've been doing this for way too long. I know more than you do at the end of the day. I beat people's screens that have been in the business longer than me. Oh, I like that simple effect. That looks amazing. That dry brush technique is freaking beast. Oh, it's beast. It's such beast. And you got to have your brush a certain way. Look how that brush is shaped right there. That's perfect for that white level effect of ice. Man, I'm loving this. I get emails all the time talking about, we'll take your screen out. We'll beat your screen. You know, for a person that's supposed to be a scammer at the end of the day, you got a heck of a lot of people trying to climb up my hill, trying to compete with me, and having a really hard time at doing it. Mind you, another reason why he had to dissolve that website, his company was going to court. Still got to go to court, by the way. And if he did dissolve the business, he still has to go to court. Got videos of his stuff selling. He had either two options: get rid of that website or stop selling the product. Showing his products matching house paint. That's not good. Yeah. Told you, test of time. Can't express that enough. I've seen people come, I've seen people go. It's called the test of time. If you got a good product, you'll be here for a while, a very long while. And your product will do extremely well. Time will tell whether your product is good or not. Time reviews all things. It does. That nice ice brush is beautiful. That's why we put those ridges in there. That's why you put that 2 layers in. You put that dark, you put that light, then you go back over it again. just scrapey brush. You know, you'll see a person who's an artist, and you'll see some of the most jacked up brushes you've ever seen in your entire life, and you say, that's my best brush. That is my best brush right there. It's not a brand new one. It's a brush they've used over and over again. It looks like this. That'll be one of their best brushes right there. That'll give that perfect ice blend. And a friend of mine shoots an art. I was like, what the frick are you keeping these dirty brushes for? So you understand, Ken. That's where the magic happens. Nice. It's like the brush has a mind of his own. Mind of his own. Look, let me make it clear. I don't care what you guys do online. Don't you ain't disrespecting my company or I gotta sue you behind. I'm here. I go on site next month. I'm going to be at multiple locations and passing out my business cards, brochures, all that stuff. I'm going to have my clients here soon to check out our technology. We already hit that platform. We're good. It's a difference of equivalence to somebody on the corner singing and somebody in a studio that's singing. The person in the studio, he already made it. He's in there in the studio. He's signed already, got the contract, ready to go. He can prove himself. He can go out there on concert and sing in front of thousands and millions of people and basically get a standing ovation. You guys are on the corner. You're still out there trying to belt out that whatever music, trying to hope somebody will pick you up, pay for you to come into the studio and get that contract. But you won't get there messing with us. Better off just work hard every day, put your time in, do enough videos, do demonstrations that no one else is doing. Do not follow the masses, ever. You follow them, you'll be a dime a dozen. That's what you'll turn into. It's like when a person basically is in Hollywood and they're an actor. They may do good in a role, but they'll keep typecasting. They'll keep sticking them in the same role over and over again. And people like that never get those Emmys. They never get those Oscars. That's what happened to Daniel Washington. Daniel? I'm saying it's right now. His name right? Daniel Washington? I think I'm saying it right correctly. But anyway, he kept doing these good guy casts, and he would never get elected. He got nominated, but he would never get it. Until he did, what was that movie he did? Good gracious, the one who's a bad cop. That's when he got one. Because they were typecasting him, man. You could put him in these feel-good movies. And he had to turn around at Training Day. And he had to turn around and show him that, look, I'm a real actor at the end of the day. I can switch it up. A good actor can switch it up. But you have to show him you can do that. And that's what he did. He got that Oscar. Right after he did Training Day, that's when he got it. And if he's noticed after that, he do a lot of bad boy movies. He did The Equalizer, all of them, yeah. He couldn't get one for Jack. He kept getting nominated, but he couldn't get one for Jack. And then when he did Training Day, they were like, oh, shoot. This guy ain't no joke. Yep. Got to change it up on him. You got the ability to be diverse. But they stick you in that same... You ain't got a good agent, and they stick you in that same cast over and over again, you're done. You technically don't need an agent when you start hitting that star status, because again, people just dig you up because they need you at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You got that star status where you can just be there in your presence. I mean, you're there. But when you're starting off, you got that good agent. And hopefully your family don't rip you off in the process, because we heard that nonsense. I felt sorry for that kid at Different Strokes. His parents did him dirty. Spent his money. Spent his money. Their own personal use. Can you imagine suing your own parents to get your money back? That's messed up. They're supposed to have your best interest, not rip you off in the process. But that's what they did. It's almost like everybody that was on Different Strokes was cursed. Because the father wasn't cursed. He didn't die weird. He didn't die a strange death. But the kids had issues on that show. They had issues on that show. Little Rascals, they were cursed. A lot of them died in some strange ways. Really, really jacked up ways. killed on a bet. Not a bet, but you owe money. He got killed up in the Hollywood Hills. Froggy got in an accident. He was killed on a bike delivering papers. He got rear-ended by a car and was killed. For all of them, you look it up, they call it the Little Rascal Curse. I couldn't imagine what the laws were back then for kids in Hollywood. Now they got more stricter laws that protect them, but you know, still got them weirdos. I wouldn't dare put my kid in Hollywood, never. Not in a million years would I ever stick them in Hollywood. Ain't worth the trade-off. So what, they can come back all jacked up? I wouldn't even dare. That much money in the world. People are having nervous breakdowns and losing their mind. I don't want no associations with no stars or nothing. Nothing to do with them. Not a thing. Don't invite me no parties. Don't even call me. I'm literally dead serious. I don't care what your star status is. You see him in the street, you don't know me for jack. Look at that icy job. It's so icy. My hands are cold. I'm living that frosty frost. I think people saw all that solid blue popping up and they were like, ooh, that's not going to look right because we got a lot of blue in there. You know, that's just, it's not enough white in there to give off that frosty frost. Man, you gotta have faith in Mr. Bird. He knows what he's doing. I've been doing this for a long time. I love painting. I love Bob Ross, always. Bob Ross was amazing. I liked how he talked. He had a soothing voice. His son paints now. And he's just like his pop. Just like him. Very relaxing voices. This is now we're doing dry brush. Very little paint. Get those edges that stand out and that spackle. Give it that frosty frost. Look at that color change in there. Oh, I'm gonna lose it. That nice frosty color change. That blue and dark blue and light blue. Oh. I love the paint, man. It is just such exciting just watching it all come together. Yeah, somebody said, that's why I can't do the whole girlfriend thing. I can't. I love what I do here, man. You have no idea. I love this so much. Look at that. Oh, man, God, it's great. He's just directing the hand where to go. I love this, man. I'll tell you. That's why I say I get my barn. I'm going to be in there just doing my thing. Designing stuff, building stuff. I'm going to do all that cool stuff. Me and Taco will be in there just chilling. I'm going to put a little more here. So what we're going to do is put it in heavy. Like this. Right? Because it looks like this is chaos. This is the chaos right here. This is the chaos. That's the chaos. That's the chaos. Chaos in the ruckus. That's the chaos. That's the chaos right there. Then get a little bit of this right here. Right in there. Chaos. You bring in that calmness to relax the chaos. Nice, beautiful blue. Oh, I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Get that chaos out of there. I like paints. I'm gonna go to the paint store. I'm buying myself $300 worth of paints. I'm going back into painting. I miss it. And I'm gonna put all my artwork into my cardboard box PCs. Get that edge. Get that edge. Oh, we're gonna get our ice strips just like that. 3-blend ice strip. These right here build up on the corners coming down the side. Oh man, that multi display. So it's really easy. Go over with this first, cover it with that. Second, hit it with the glow, because that's going to give you another lighter shade on top of that. And once that dries, you just tightly brush it over. When you brush it gently, you're just hitting key areas. You're not basically covering the whole thing. Hey, I don't care if you don't listen at the end of the day. Don't bother me none. Hey, if you want to listen, you want to listen. You don't, you don't. I think people feel at the end of the day that's supposed to hurt my heart. No, I'm good. I'm good. Do you know how many platforms I sit on? Oh, I'm good. I'm definitely good. Trust me. My videos get seen everywhere. So, again, the Star Wars video, I think I had like 1 or 2 on that. I got almost what on that video? I got like maybe I don't know, about a couple thousand on there. I got one video that's got like 500,000 sitting on it. So again, you know, you watch at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It's up to you at the end of the day. But you know, you got people come here and watch these demonstrations. They're saying cardboard freezer box. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on for a minute. This guy's in there building a screen out of a computer out of cardboard. They come in and watch that because again, I would watch it myself. Because again, you know, it's cheap, it's affordable. And when you see what I do to your console, you're like, oh my goodness, that was my console? That was your console. Look what I did to it. Look how I hooked it up. If your console could talk, he'd be thanking me. He'd be thanking me like, thank you. Thank you for giving me some respect. I'm only messing with you. I'm having some fun with you. Some people just go too far where they get so mad. Give your console respect. Put that respect on it. Put that respect on it. I love what I do. As I say, if I enjoy myself on camera and I'm having fun, they get mad. They go, oh man, look at him. Oh, but you know, you guys remind me of Snoop Doggy Dogg. Or Snoop Doggy Dogg and Baby Boy. When he was inside the car, he had that really mean, nasty look on his face. He was just upset, all the bitterness in him. They remind me of that. Just super bitter all the time. Hey, look, if you want to give yourself a heart attack, an early heart attack, because I told you what hatred causes heart attack, heart problems, stroke, all kinds of stuff pop up. Go ahead and knock yourself out. The more hatred you show toward me, the faster you shorten your lifespan. That's what it does to you. Definitely in a heartbeat. And I can never be like that. I can never be that person. Be bitter over somebody else's work. I don't even know what that's like. Why do I be bitter over somebody else's work? I was saying, what about it? What about what? Okay. No, forget it. Forget it. Bam, 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 bam. Quite frankly, when I go on site, there's some things going to change about my company. I mean, come on. At the end of the day, I'm tired of YouTube. Honestly, I am. I don't get y'all. I don't. Some of y'all, like I said, cool down to what? I love you to death. But majority of y'all, I don't get y'all. It's like, y'all like getting ripped off. So, I'm going to take my technology someplace else. I got plenty of companies that are interested in our tech. We go on site. I'm going to be mad contracts at the end of the day. So, that's what I'm going to push toward. Get in our company, contracted as much as I possibly can. So that way, I can just work with companies. Because honestly, I work with companies right now. I literally got 4 companies in my account right now buying our technology. I work more with companies than I do with customers. And then for people at the end of the day, oh, you know, for what? I make more money. You know how much money I make with a company I make a lot of money with a company contract. A lot. Because they buy in bulk. That's why. That's why they buy in bulk. Now, when you're searching around for a screen and your projector doesn't do what it's supposed to do, you remember what we offered you. Because right now, I need to make my money. And companies is going to pay us that money at the end of the day. And we've been doing all these test demonstrations, showing you our products at the end of the day. I can clearly see the attitude we get is hatred. That's what we receive. And the reason we receive that hatred because it comes from jealousy. So I think it's time to point our technology in a direction where we just deal with the big companies because again, they're not about the hatred. They're about basically making serious money and taking that product and selling it back to you guys for more money. That's literally what's going to happen. So I'm going to go on site and I'm going to make my decision right from there, what I want to do with my company. You want that rip-off junk? You can have that rip-off junk. And if you sit there and say at the end of the day, well, you know, no. Gentlemen, we have options. You don't have that. I can turn my screen on right now and watch something that you can't do. I can literally give you a challenge right now. And you can't compete it. Your stuff doesn't work. We've tested your stuff already. Certified. No, your stuff definitely doesn't work because we tested your stuff already. So I know at the end of the day what people are going to be faced with if we pull and go in that different direction. We only deal with companies only. AdTech is already set up for that. AdTech is only designed for companies only. Unless we get around to developing a projection screen, if we do, then AdTech will be available for you. Other than that, AdTech's not for you. AdTech is advertising technology right now. We talked about TV technology and gaming technology if we do it. But if we don't, it stays AdTech, which means it'll go through Windows and stores, and it'll make tons of money what it's designed to do. Right now, in this stage that I'm at right now, with all these lights in here, this stuff we're engineering is for companies because it can thrive in a commercial environment. Did you ever pick up on that? A lot of people didn't pick up on that one. Yeah, we're in commercial environments. We're at home. We're doing those demonstrations. I know my technology is going to work in a commercial, but this gives me 100% more supreme understanding about developing technologies on a much higher level because I'm working in a much harsher environment. So we started engineering technology for companies. And companies don't buy 1 quart, 2 quart. Companies buy 4 or 5 gallons in one hit. So this is why I explain to people, I've said this many times on camera. When you have opportunity, you need to take advantage of it. Because if you don't, opportunity could disappear. Just like that. Now you can sit there and say, oh, well, nature to say, well, he's bitter. No, I'm not bitter about anything. What are you bitter about? Really, I'm building a third company. There's nothing to be bitter about. It's the opportunity that we have to make more money. I need a lot of money to do what I need to do. So in order for me to do that, I'm going to have to basically do contracts and work with companies. Only difference is that, well, they won't be signing our contract. Sorry, no, we won't be signing their contract. They'll sign our contract instead, which I'd rather have it that way because I'll have more control. Yeah, I'm looking at company contracts. That's what I'm looking at. This is what this whole place was set up for company contracts. Every place that comes in, every restaurant, every business, all through Allentown that comes through here to check out this technology, it's all company. Not one of them is a residential. Not one of them is basically a customer. They're all company contracts. So again, for some people saying that, oh, you're going to lose money. How would I lose money? I'll get $80,000 for basically for doing an entire building, multiple buildings, chains of buildings. We'll make a ton of money off that. And mind you, some of this technology we're developing for them, it was about $10,000. We had a screen coming out, it's about 10 grand. What do you think the legendaries are? The legendaries are screens that we're designing that are actually like extremely crazy rare to get these things. But one of those screens is about $9,000 for the screen. Yep. So, like I said, some changes are coming. I got so many investors that are sitting there and telling me that, look, you're not getting what you paid for at the end of the day. Your technology, you just got proof that your technology can take out these screens at the end of the day. You can do this. You're not getting enough money. And that's what's going to happen. We're going to change our technology now, and we're going to cater in a different way now. I do appreciate my customers who supported our company 100%. We do appreciate you at the end of the day. We really do. But we have to change our company. We need to make more money. And our technology is basically worth it, every penny of it. So next thing you naysayers can cry about is how much money our screens cost. Oh, but it's not fair. It's not fair. Why is he getting that kind of money? Because my stuff is better than y'all stuff at the end of the day. Y'all didn't even show me nothing. Like, literally, I can go on YouTube right now. I can't find nothing, anything you guys are making. Not a thing, nothing. Let's go have a look. YouTube's right here. It's hooked up. Let's see if we can find anybody making a black screen paint right now that can compete with my technology. Anything can match my stuff. Certified, I don't care what it is. Literally, the guy sat there and said, from every person I do business with, the first thing they say to us, what's your competition? We go, we don't have any competition. But let's see. Black projection screen. Black screen paint. All right, this is what I find disturbing. I've seen this guy before. So he's the one that did the test on Who Stuff. So let me explain to you the hookup. We're going to have to reach out to you now. Well, attorneys are coming. And the reason why we're coming is because we better not be in this video. And the reason why I better be in this video because you did this demonstration with a contrast level in the dark? Are you kidding me? Why do you always have to think we don't deal in dark environments? We specialize in ambient light rejection technology. If you stuck my screen in a dark environment knowing that we have that capability for an vantage point so the other products wouldn't have an issue, we got attorneys coming to your front door. I'm going to have to reach out to you, buddy. I don't like that. You better not have our stuff in a dark environment. We specialize in ambient light rejection technology, FLE technology, advanced ambient light rejection technology. So I'm gonna have to send you an email. Matter of that, I'll get somebody downstairs. We had an attorney downstairs. He's a good friend of mine. He'll send you out something. Your YouTube channel is about to go bye-bye. I'm looking at these videos like, wait, I know we're not sitting up here in some dark environment. Yeah, look at this. Why in the freak are they in a dark environment? You're black screen technology. You have no, if you have a black screen technology, you have no business being in a dark environment ever. Because your screen is designed to absorb a ton of light. Look at this mess. This is absolutely embarrassing. Yeah, we better not be in here. Black Series Edition. Imperial Widow. Oh, yeah. He's going to have a lawsuit coming his way. Hey, buddy, I'm about to sue the pants off of you. We need to have a talk. Definitely. Definitely need to have a talk. This is the video Whatchamacallit was telling me about. I'm just now seeing it. Those screens were sitting in a dark environment. Imperial? Which Imperial are you talking about? Because we got several of them. Are you talking about a 38 or 39? Which one are you talking about? Because the demonstrations we've done on those products, they're in fully lit environments. I got customers with those screens outside. So you better pray that's my product because I don't remember selling anything to you. So again, we need to have a receipt, buddy. Why in the world would you have an Imperial in a dark environment? It's an ambient light rejection technology. Imperials was the same screen that we had outside at 250 inches outside. So, guess what? This happened how many months ago? Let's see, 2024. We're going to have a lawyer come your way. So, you better show some proof or something. Now you're going to get the pantsuit off of you. The hookup. Because he has down here, Black Series Edition, Imperial, Black Widow. Which one? We make two of those things. Which one are you talking about? Now, I heard our product beat the rest of them, but still, no. You had my screen in a dark environment. There's no way in the world we should ever be in a dark environment for what we develop and what we design. We're going to have a little talk, man. Because I am not happy with you. So I'm trying to figure, he said, which one we have? You're talking about, and on top of that, what are you talking about? Imperial. Oh, I can't even spell right. It's not Black Series Edition. Imperial is not on the Black Series site, you knucklehead. Crystal Edge would have that technology. I can't stand people who do not understand the technology, and they butcher everything that they do. Where the freak did you get that from? You sound just as worse as those. How in the world And Crow was supposed to have an ultra black mix. No, he didn't have an ultra black mix at all, period. This stuff was made at the last minute. There is no ultra black mix. All right, people. I can see right now we're going to have a little talk with the hookup. Yeah, he's definitely going to have a problem at the end of the day. Has them in a dark environment. Look at this mess. They're all sitting in dark environments. We should never be in a dark environment next to that nonsense. Look at that bull crap. How the freak are we in a dark environment? I'm going to send him an email. He's got to contact us right away. I'm going to have a lawyer down his throat. And the reason why I'm going to lawyer down his throat, because our technology, and we basically advertise, we specialize in ambient rejection technology. How in the world do you have a 38 or a 39, there's only two we have, in a dark environment? The fact that you stuck me in a dark environment ticks me off due to the fact that we specialize in ambient rejection technology. So you basically belittled my technology. So guess what? I'm going to sue him. Imperior Black Widow. And then again, which one are we talking about? They have a Black Widow in a dark environment with those nut jobs at the end of the day. I'm definitely going to have a talk with him. Man, remove the video. You're going to remove the video. I'm going to get your YouTube account canceled out. That is freaking... in a dark environment. You got to be kidding me. Now, like I said, I heard we did well. The guy told me, you know, don't bother with it. You did well in the video. I don't care about that. You stuck us in a dark environment. That's what I don't like at the end of the day. That's what I don't like. Black Widows are designed to absorb tons of light. They knock out certified screens. We know, we engineered that technology. For you to sit there and do that demonstration in a dark environment next to them freaking weak paints at the end of the day, are you kidding me? How in the world are we sitting in a dark environment? Those are my customers right there, fully lit environment on this technology. So how the world are we on a dark environment? You're going to handicap my product, put my product in a dark environment because others can't show in dark environments? Because we've seen those screens. Crow's stuff don't work for Jack in fully lit environments. The other product don't work for fully lit environments, Partey stuff. And you're going to stick me in the same environment at the end of the day? Yeah, you can be sued for that, by the way, so you know that from the door. That's like me taking a certified screen outside. Dark Star 9 versus our technology. Fully lit environment. The fact that we're in a dark environment and you're going to basically compare me to those joke paints at the end of the day and we take out certifies on this technology? So if you did order that paint, let me see. Let me look at those containers. See if that paint was ordered. Where did it come from? Because if you did order from us, that means I have your information. That means I have your address and everything along with it. Because if you went through our company account, we have your information. And if I have your information, I'm going to seek you out. Because I don't like the fact you stuck me in a dark environment as if I have to be handicapped to be in a dark environment because my products don't work well. If you're going to show contrast levels, you don't show contrast levels off in dark environments. You do them in fully lit environments. We've been preaching that for years. But the fact you stuck me in that same traditional category nonsense at the end of the day, yeah, you better remove my stuff. I'm going to have your channel taken down. Stick me in some dumb nonsense at the end of the day. Look at this. Lights on top of the screen. I don't know where you got us stuck in some dark environment. Look at this. We got lights in the environment on top of our technology, and you stuck us in a dark environment. So what you did, my friend, you slandered and belittled my product. And that means at the end of the day is that next time, well, I'm not going to give you a next time. I'm going to either give you an option. You're going to remove the video, or bottom line is I'm going to have your YouTube channel taken down, or worse upon worse, I'll file a lawsuit against you for slandering my technology. Because again, these are the tests we do on a Black Widow. And it's called an extreme Black Widow. The fact that you stuck that screen in a dark environment, because the other screens were having difficult time picking up in fully lit environments, I didn't appreciate that. So, you remove it, or I'll sue you for fraud against my business. So, I'm going to send him a little message. Remove the video. Because unless you're showing demonstrations like this is my technology right here, operating in a fully lit environment, showing a color pattern. There's no way in the world that came close to any one of those screens. I never saw the video before. My buddy was like, yo, don't check it out. Don't bother with it. So-and-so, just leave it be. Because your product came out good. And that's not enough we came out good. We need to be in a fully lit environment showing out that's our technology. And again, if that purchase came through us, then I got your information. And if I got your information, my lawyer has your information. So, you either remove the video or you lose your account. And I see what you got, a lot of people on your account. You got a big account over there, a big influencer. We'll take your account down and you'll get hit with fraud charges. Because there's no way in the world you're going to stick me in a dark environment and say, oh, you know, it's product. Yeah, it's like saying at the end of the day, my product has to work in a dark environment or it doesn't work correctly. That's literally what he did in the video. Send you a nice little email. Stuck me in some dark environment with them corny paints. We take out certifies with that technology. Beat TVs with that technology and stuck me in a dark environment. That's our technology versus a TV next to a window in a fully lit environment. So where were those demonstrations at? He did it in 7 months, which means in 2024, we got plenty of time to get them. You got my 800 numbers right there. I'm going to post a post for you. You have my 800 numbers right there. You need to reach out and contact me right away. That's why anytime I do certified screens, I stick certified screens in fully lit environments. I put in environments that are designed to be in because they're high gain screens. But to stick me in some dark environment with them joke paints at the end of the day, even though the products don't sell anymore, still, to stick me in that dark environment with them screens, our stuff is ambient light rejection. We would overpower that stuff with no problem whatsoever. And you're going to tell me in that dark environment you're sitting in, you have one of our screens? I don't think you do. So, Mr. Hookup, what do you want to call yourself? I'm going to send you an email tomorrow, and I'm going to look through my YouTube account, because if you did, to my PayPal account, if you did match up, that means we got your information. If I got your information, I'm going to take a walk after the holidays downstairs to the attorney, and I'm going to have them contact you. Let you know that you have an option. You're going to remove the video and going to issue an apology. If not, I'm going to take you to court for fraud. Because this is how a 39 and 38 Black Widow works. Fully lit environment. Not no dark environment at the end of the day. On top of that, gonna put us against a product that's not even tested. That freaking dark mix, whatever some crow has, that stuff's not even tested correctly. Nowhere to be found on the website. Anywhere. When it's on his website, nowhere to be found. He made that junk at the last minute, mixed something together, and threw it up there. That's what he did. That doesn't even sound right. That sounds a little, scammy. So at the end of the day, like I said, we're gonna go in and send you a little email. Till then, let's find something else here. And make sure I subscribe to his channel. Good thing we caught that nonsense. Yeah, can't do that. Especially when we specialize in ambient light rejection technology and stick us in a dark environment with other dark screens. That's the problem I had with Dream Media. That's one of the problems I had with them. Because we wanted to get our hands on the Dragonfly to bring it over for testing. And you wanted to do some stuff on our products. I said, no, you're not going to stick me in a dark environment with them other screens at the end of the day. You're not going to lump me in there with that nonsense. Our technology is designed to be used in fully lit environments. That's what we specialize in. That's what gets the hype for our products, that we're ambient light rejection specialists. But you're going to stick us in a dark environment with other screens like we have to be in there with them screens? Like our products have to be the same tradition as everybody else is being in dark environments. That's why we work so hard to do all these demonstrations in fully lit environments to break away from the pack. And you're going to stick us in the same environment with them other jokers that thrive in dark environments, especially with one of them don't even know what range gain is, and the other one at the end of the day matching house paint. And he's known for scamming customers. And you're going to stick us in there with those criminals at the end of the day? Yeah. You're either going to remove that nonsense or you can get sued. That's a 38 Black Widow outside on an inflatable projection screen outside, showing contrast levels. There is no way in the world our screen would need to be inside of a dark environment to pull a contrast level. And that's gunmetal technology. That's the one problem I had. What you were talking about? No. You're not sticking my screen in a dark environment with them dark screens. We don't have to. We have to go through that. That's why we engineered that technology. So the question is, if he didn't send it, who sent it? Man, Fernando, if I find out, if it even comes up, if I find out that you basically sent a bootleg copy of our product down there, if I find out, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to file copyright federal charges on you as fast as I can. You better pray that it's our product over there. You better pray. Because if I find out that it isn't, you're going to jail forever. I told you at the end of the day, we hold the balance of your life in my hand at the end of the day. If I go down there and I file the federal court for copyright, you're done. That's it. You're finished. So you better, it's not going to be some scam nonsense or whatever going on with somebody sending some product that's supposed to be yours. Better not be. And he's got a lawsuit coming. Unbelievable. Stuck us in a dark environment with that dumb nonsense. And they 1,000 lumen projectors pull-ups. And somebody was saying, yeah, but your product, I don't care if the product did good. I don't care if I don't care. You shouldn't stuck us in a dark environment. We don't want to be in a dark environment. Fully lit. If you're doing my demonstrations, we want to be in a fully lit environment. You know why? Because they can't survive in the environments that we're in. Don't handicap our screen to make up for somebody else's screen that doesn't work that well. This is all the testing underneath this technology. If your receipt doesn't pop up, at the end of the day, you're in a lot of trouble. Mr. Hookup, or you're going to call you something today, you're in a lot of trouble. Because these two fellows are known for basically labeling our products and making bootlegs of them. So it's not going to go well for a lot of people. I want to see my receipt. I'm going to request my receipts. .38 Black Widow. So the fact that they have us in an environment that dark is because the other screens don't do well in well-lit environments. He got a nerve to put some chart up like he understands our technology at the end of the day. Couldn't even begin that. I'll send you an ad tech. You tell me how that one works. Gee whiz Louise. This is why we deal with the companies at the end of the day. People that appreciate technology. But I'm a sue them. Because again, to have me in a dark environment with those screens at the end of the day, please. And then that product that Crow made, Never even seen this stuff before, ever. Never. No test video demonstrations, never showed up on his website, never, nowhere at all, period. So you make something at the last minute, throw it down there, and claim you have this product. Oh, man. And like I said, Jamie, if I find out, you're going to get some special documents that'll be coming to your house letting you know that you're going to jail for copyright infringements. I am dead serious, man. I will file tomorrow on you with no, not tomorrow, but after the holidays, I will file on you with no problem whatsoever. Look at this. Look at that mess. In the dark. They're doing these demonstrations in a dark environment. You don't show contrast levels in dark environments. You show them in fully lit environments, never in a dark environment, because that's how people get scammed to get ripped off, by people doing demonstrations in dark environments. And they had nerve to stick us in that nonsense at the end of the day. We have to, oh man, I have to take this guy to court for sticking me in a dark environment. Now, if you're testing my stuff out, you stick us in environments like this, because this is what we're used to being in. If the other screens can't survive in this environment, then tough cookies. This is what makes our product above everybody else's. But to stick my screen in a dark environment to accommodate another screen because it doesn't work that well, that is not my problem. That would be their problem. There's no way in the world I'm going to basically take a Black Diamond technology and handicap the screen so another screen can look just as good as it. No, you don't do that. Remember I say my products score high. I don't care about that. Stuck my screen in a dark environment. That's what ticks me off. That ambient light rejection technology engineer stands for something. I want to see this container. You put us down for best for ambulance. I don't care about that. I don't care. Should have us in a fully lit environment. Tick me off. Don't like that at all, period. We still have to talk with him. Poor accuracy? That's what he put down. Poor, you got to be kidding me? Little to no hotspotting? Expensive? Really? My screen's expensive. We could take out $7,000 projection screens at the end of the day. Are you kidding me? You have got to be, you have lost this freaking mind. Oh, we definitely going to have a talk with him. Poor color accuracy. He had lost his freaking mind. That's the same screen we had out there that basically blew out several certified high-end screens, was able to produce a better color without calibrating whatsoever. Bet you was on a calibrated projector. Yeah, we definitely gonna have a talk with him. Dude said, let it alone. We ain't letting this alone. I'm gonna have my attorneys contact him as fast as possible. We need to have a talk with him. Talking about freaking poor accuracy, at the color accuracy at the end of the day. You lost your freaking mind. I got so many customers who have this technology, stores that have this technology, companies that have this technology, and I've got a customer sitting there showing a 300 lumen projector, a WeMax, on that technology, showing the advancements on it. You got to be kidding me. Hey, he's going to pay for that little thing right there, poor color accuracy at the end of the day. I'll see you in court, buddy. That's going to get you in a lot of trouble right there. And nobody going to say something about my product that way. As much testing we do on color level demonstrations, I own more projectors than this guy at the end of the day. He's going to sit there and make some comment that way. Oh, we definitely going to bring you to court. Definitely going to bring you to court for this nonsense. And he got them in the dark. Every single one of them in the dark. 38 Black Widows don't come in those containers. We need a receipt from them. We're going to need a receipt. We have to request a receipt from them. Definitely going to need a receipt. So, the hookup. I'm going to reach out to you. I want a receipt. Did you buy this from us? Because we want to see a receipt. Okay, something's not looking right here, buddy. And what's this other product that Jamie's supposed to have? Did he mention anything about the range gain? Of course he didn't mention anything about the range gain. He don't even know what that stuff is. Nobody knows what it is. That's the Series C. Paint on screens? We beat that screen. Got test on that one. Let me see something for a minute. Now, my buddy was like, be happy, man. You beat everybody. It ended up be happy. I don't like what he said. So, yeah, I will take you to court for that. Yeah, that's some last-minute stuff that Crow made at the last minute. Crow's never had a black paint, ever. Crow's Ultra Black Mix. Let's look this thing up and see if we can find tests underneath this product. The videos are still there because he pulled his videos down. I'm going to copy this, keep this saved here. Let me see what we have here. And does he have any products here? He called himself making himself his own product. Please tell me you make your own stuff, because man, I'm gonna crush your paints, all of them. Sorry about this website. Really try to insult my company at the end of the day by saying sorry about this website? Yeah, he doesn't even know what he's doing. Don't even know our company correctly. He has down, supposed to be, Black Series Edition. It's an LLC, by the way. And he has Black Series Edition, Black Widow, sorry about this website, Crystal Air Technology Screens. It's two companies, not one. And the Imperial Black Widow would not be found on a Black Series site ever, because we don't make it there. We make it over on the other site, which will be Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Well, buddy, you better never make a screen paint ever. You're marked now. I want to take you to court. I'm definitely going to take you to court, because you said you had bad color accuracy. So we're going to show you our test versus the test you just showed. We did a demonstration out, lights on and lights off, the whole 9 yards, everything. So I don't like that fact. I don't like the fact at the end of the day that bottom line is we're looking at, even though you said best ambient light rejection, still not good enough for me. The lighting you had us in was extremely poor lighting, especially for the technology we engineer and the demonstrations we have. So it looks like you slandered my product. And that being the case, yeah, I'm going to get a lawyer. But, long story short, if you decide to ever make a screen paint, I would advise you not to do it. All right, let me see. Look, he has it down as Black Series Edition. What did he do? Come back here. Black Series Edition, Imperial Black Widow. No, wrong website. That's not on that website. That would be on Crystal Edge Technology screens. It's the only one that has an Imperial Black Widow. Gee whiz, you got these mixed up. Now, you talking about a Black Widow or a Gunmetal Black Widow? Because again, there's two different versions of the Black Widow. Black Widow has a gunmetal version, and it's also a black version of it. So which one is he talking about? Oh, my goodness. Ultra Black Mix. Let's look this thing up. Because when you get to court, I'm going to ask you, which one are we talking about? What company are we talking about? Are we talking about a 39 Black Widow? Are we talking about a 38 Black Widow? Are we talking about the gunmetal version? Are we talking about the black version? Because there's actually 4 of these. So keep in mind, when you're talking about someone's product online and you're doing something like this, you have to be crystal clear on what that surface is. When we come to, we show certified screens, we tell you exactly what the company is. This is what it is, such and such and so. To the T. So they know at the end of the day, we're not butchering their name or doing this or doing that. Have it correct. The fact that you don't have this correct, yeah, that's going to get you in some trouble, man. So let's go over here. Now, did we lose this? No, I heard we won this. We beat this. But do I care about that? No. What I care about at the end of the day is the fact that you have me in a dark environment with these cheesy screens at the end of the day. Which, keep in mind, one of them can't even sell his product because he didn't even mention anything about range gain. Oh, yeah, that's funny. So anyway, one can't sell his product for product being so great, and the other one, again, pulled his website down. Ultra Black Mix. Same person we told him to make a black screen paint and couldn't make the black screen paint correctly. Ultra Black Mix. You know what comes up? We come up because we tested his product. He doesn't make a black screen paint. This is the reason why we told him to go out and make our product to see if he knew how to make a black paint. And he didn't know how to make it. That's why he failed in 4 attempts to do it. Yeah, there is no Ultra Black Mix because he lied. That's what he does. Jamie makes fake paints all the time. Last minute fake paints. He does them all the time. So, looking for a Crow Ultra Black Mix, this product doesn't even exist. Which means he made something up, put it together, and threw it up there and say, hey, this is my product, when it's not. Dude didn't do enough research to go in and see that the product he was testing was actually a fake product. Mr. Danny doesn't have testing under his product. As a matter of fact, he claims to have a range gain that he doesn't even know what it is because we have contacted him multiple times, asked him about this range gain. We never got anything back. Contacted his customer about it. Never got anything back. And this screen came up multiple times gray. And all of a sudden, it's darker there. So where's this black mix at? Because I'm not seeing it. This is all us. And this is claiming to be, this was 2 years ago? For the 39 Black Widow? Fraud charge. Going to file against you right there. So right here, this is where you claim to have a 39 Black Widow. This is demonstration you claimed the product came out so dark you couldn't see the screen. Jamie, I'm going to file another lawsuit against you. Did mind you, I got 7 years to file a fraud charge against you. You got another charge going against you. My buddy will make a copy. Tell him I'll send him an email to make a copy of it and have it sent over. Let me see again here. In the dark, where is this 39? Where's this Ultra Black Mix at? Because I'm not seeing it here. Yeah, you guys on YouTube, I like to put it this way. People watch that video, I'm sorry, but you guys got duped again. And the reason why is because Crow doesn't make black paint. He doesn't know how to do it. So we just mixed anything together and sent it over because, again, on his website, when he used to have it, there was nothing there claiming anything about an ultra black mix. And if you go to look up the videos, which we've typed in right now, we can't find this paint because he's known for doing this. So a scammer went in, made a fake paint, sent it to a guy to do a testing on. Partey's product came over, and again, it was darker than usual because usually it doesn't work that well, it comes up gray. And then you put my product in there. So if I find out, Mr. Hookup, that this was all some kind of scheme at the end of the day, again, I'm going to sue the living daylights out of you. So you know that from the door. So you need to reach out and contact me right away. And if I go through my accounts and I can't find that paint showing that you placed an order for you, we don't want to know where the freak you got it from and what the heck you got in that container. By the way, when I get done with you, your YouTube channel's gone. So all that work you did, just like that, gone. I'm not the kind of person to play around with. You see the results of people that basically intertwine with us. We got one person who can't sell his products, banned 13 million people from Pennsylvania, canceled every single order. Did we get into that about calling their products being the best, their products being good, the fact that they canceled orders against my company? Oh yeah, Mr. Whatever your name is, I'm going to inform you and let you know everything you need to know. But on top of that, like I said, you're going to remove the video. It's not, basically, you don't take it down, I'll see you in court. I'm not finding this paint. That's us right there. I'm looking for this ultra black mix he claims to have. This is a year ago, so you know that can't be it. That's us right there. That's us right there. That's my PCM building. That's somebody working in a log cabin doing some bushcrafting. That's us right there. Testing against Crow's product. That failed. I'm not seeing this black paint that you claim to have. That's 6 years ago. All right, Mr. Fernando, I think we're going to have to shake you up a little bit. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a process server as fast as possible. I need to get one to your front door before Christmas hits. We need somebody to knock on your door and let you know that this is not over and that you running off YouTube is not going to be enough for you now. Something ain't right here. You claim to make this black mix. We can't find it. I'm looking for it right now. I can't find this product you claim to have made, which means you made something at the last minute. How would this guy, at the end of the day, he didn't do any research. He didn't go in and look at your company. He didn't realize that the product he was getting was fake. Danny's product is darker than it usually is because his product came up gray on the customers, came up gray twice in 2 demonstrations, but for some reason it's tampered with. It looks different. And then my product up there is in a container. We know that's not one of our containers. And then we turn around, where did the paint come from? Because again, if this guy can't provide any form of information where he ordered it from us, anything at all whatsoever, we're going to have problems on our hands. A lot of problems. Which means this guy literally is going to get looped into this mess. And I think the problem with Mr. Jamie at the end of the day with Fernando, he thinks because you came off of YouTube, you think because you cancel your site and you're not doing any more videos anymore, I'm going to send you a wake-up call just to let you know that we are here. You understand me? So I'm going to file some special paperwork tomorrow. Well, tomorrow, sorry, after the holidays. I'm going to file some special paperwork. I'm going to pay for a California process server, the same person I had to get before, come to your front door and give you a notice for a summons to appear in court. So you can understand that we're going to begin right now, right away. I want you to know that, because right now I think he feels that because he walked away, everything's okay. No, I'm going to remind you that we can reach you. And that's what I'm going to do. We'll see you soon, Mr. Fernando. And I expect you to be back on YouTube crying and whining about the process server that just came to your front door to serve you for court. This thing don't even look right and don't sound right at all, period. I'm gonna have to go down to that guy and file for the federal charges involving the copyrights. I'm gonna go file them. I'm gonna get it done. Can't find his black paint anywhere. He sent them a fake product at the end of the day. I want to find if he knew this product was fake. And we can't find it. There's no videos on this product. And of course, the website is gone. Technically, the website's not gone. And I'll tell you why. Because when your account is gone, two ways your site shows up. Now, if you don't pay the bill, what happens is they disconnect you from their server. That's what happens. And you can't host on their site anymore. So if your site's not there, you get a 404 error that pops up that tells you that the site's no longer there. It's gone. It's been deleted. So technically, your site's not gone. It's suspended. That's what it is. See, this is what happens when they disconnect you from the domain. They disconnect the domain from hosting on their site. This is what comes up. Because if I don't pay my bill and I forget to pay my bill sometimes, this will pop up on my account. So I was like, oh, shoot, we forgot to pay the bill. You've seen that before. I was on Crystal Ridge. I came pulling it up. This popped up. I'm like, oh, shit, I forgot to pay the bill. Once you pay the bill, you're reconnected to the site. So his site didn't really go anywhere. His site is actually still there. He's just basically playing another game as if he's gone and so and so. No, if your site's not there, you get a 404 error saying that the site's not there. That's what you would receive. So you didn't go anywhere. Your site's still there. Same thing like the fake move. But Mr. Fernando, I'm going to remind you at the end of the day that we can still reach out to you. So again, I'm going to have a process server come to your front door, California issue, to knock on your door and let you know that you have a summons for court. And then I'm going to send another one a week after that, and then as many as I possibly can to your front door. Because I want you to understand that this is not going to save you at the end of the day. Now, I saw that video. I didn't like it. And the reason why I didn't like it, because again, there's a lot of red flags there. The fact that he's testing a paint from Jamie that doesn't even exist at all, period. I have never seen this product. Anytime I've been on his website, I've never seen it. I've never seen him do any demonstrations on it. No tests on it whatsoever. So you put a tested product that's designed to thrive in fully lit environments around products that are basically known for scamming and ripping off customers. You put me in that category. Which, my hookup or Mr. Hook, when you call you something today, we got to have a talk, man. Because again, if we don't clear this up, I'm taking you to court. Yeah, but he has to stay offline. He doesn't have a choice. He comes online, he's in a lot of trouble. He's got people watching him. Can't come online. I told you I had people watching him. He can't even be online right now. Because he's getting ready for court. They're getting him ready for court. They're gathering. We got so much information on this guy, so I'm funny. But I think he needs to know at the end of the day that we mean business. So we have to send a process server to your front door, Mr. Fernando. I'm going to send several process servers to your front door. I want you to know that you can't leave your house anymore. Not only you can't basically be on YouTube anymore, but if you walk out that door, you get served, just so you know. I'm going to hire 3 of them. Oh, man. And just to let you know, next week, I'm going to file for federal court for copyright infringements for both accounts. That's it. I'm done with you, man. We gotta send you to jail. Yeah, I'm gonna work hard to put you in prison. Oh my goodness, man. People do the dumbest stuff. And still, there's no black paint to challenge us at all. Period. Keep in mind, we put it against a gunmetal. If you're going to challenge against our black technology, you put me against a black screen. And why would you keep saying it's a black paint? It's a gunmetal, not black. Jesus. All right. We got to talk to this guy, figure out exactly what was going on, why it wasn't testing our product against scam products again at the end of the day, because we were taking this guy to court. Mr. Hookup, what do you call yourself in the day? You do know the 2 individuals that you had in your video for testing paint in the day, we got criminal charges filed against them. So it doesn't look good for you on your behalf. It kind of looks like you kind of set up a video to make our product look bad. But I don't know. We'll go from there and see what happens. The 2 people you had in there, we have charges against. They're basically accused of committing fraud against my company. And you got him in the video against the product. And the other person who's showing a paint, his paint doesn't even exist. I've never even heard of that paint ever. Not ever. Not seen it. There's no videos, there's no pictures, there's nothing on it. Not a thing. So with that being said, that means at the end of the day that he didn't do any research and he thought that was his product. I don't even know how he would even found. Oh my goodness. It just sounds so shitey at the end of the day. And now people said, I had a friend of mine saying, we gave you good points. It ain't about the good points. It's the fact that you had us in an environment with these people and you had me in a dark environment. And then you basically made it sound like their products could go toe-to-toe with my stuff at the end of the day when we know it's not true. Because if that was the case, I wouldn't have canceled orders on my hands. We had no canceled orders against both of them or a removal of entire Pennsylvania if that was the case. So I know for the door that something doesn't smell right there. So that happened 7 months. That means you're under the statute of limitations of fraud. So you got an option. You have to move the video, get rid of it, or bottom line is, if you don't want to do that, then I guess I'll challenge you in court. That's all to it. And trust me, I won't lose. And on top of that, you got the company's name wrong multiple times. Again and again, which 38 Black Widow or 39 do you have? Because, you know, it's right there. It should be right on the container what it is. And the problem is that I'm looking at this container and I'm not seeing our emblem on there correctly. Because that's not what our emblem looks like. This would be what our emblem looks like. You didn't even know which site it was on. How did you order a product from us if you didn't know where it came from? Because you put up 2 websites. So again, that makes me kind of iffy. Like, where did you get this container from? Because again, you couldn't have gotten it from us. If you got it from us, you would have on your receipt exactly where it came from. The fact that you put Black Series Edition and turn around and put Crystal Edge, yeah, right there from the door tells us that something's wrong there. So, better figure it out, buddy. Or you're getting sued. So let's see right here. We've got. Let's go to Marketplace. But you people are going to make me rich. I'm already suing freaking Wix already. Suing them for copyrights. Not for copyrights. They're basically allowing Jamie to do what he did. That's why we're going to take Jamie into federal court now. I am done with this nonsense. That's right, Mr. Fernando. You're going to jail. You're going to jail for a long time. Didn't I just tell you? I sat there on camera and said, do not trigger me. At the end of the day, if I find anything, you're done. And that's it. You're going to jail. I'm going to make sure that you spend the rest of your life in there. And just so you know that you think you got away with it, I'm going to send someone to your front door. I'm going to send a process server from the court to your front door from California to serve you. You're not going to CCB. You're going to federal court. Lawsuit at the federal court, back on. Let me see here. Marketplace. this would be a label for a 38 Black Widow. So again, if you ordered it from us, you would have basically known it came from Crystal Edge Technology screens, not Black Series Edition. And again, it's Black Series Edition LLC. Gee whiz, deal with stupid people every day. It's the reason why we deal with companies. Literally have to deal with some dumb nonsense in the day. Well, don't worry about that. I'm going to sue you anyway. I don't care. And Jamie, you're done. That's it. I'm dead serious. You're done. I'm going to see that prosecutor tomorrow, that federal prosecutor. When I get to town, when he comes and I see him, I'm going to let him know I'm going to file. You're done. That's it. So you're going to have to leave the country when I get done with you. Definitely going to have to leave the country. You don't have an option. That came out real nice. Woo, that glove came out nice. Yeah, it definitely came out nice. Look at that. That came out real nice. Even with that white trace in it, that came out really good. I'm really happy with that. Man, you trolls can make your way to contact him. And you let him know that Mr. Bird is going to be seeing him in court pretty soon. Because I want to know where he got that product from. And on top of that, the fact that he stuck that product next to a product that didn't even exist. We know Crow's known for that, making fake products. Because he did it to us. That's how he got 2 accounts of post office mail fraud. He sent us black paint. He tried to make some other paint and send it to us. So yeah. And the message to you, Mr. Fernando, I'm going to send you a little email. Because I'm going to reach out to you. I might even send you a certified letter to your front door, letting you know that you're getting sued. I'm taking you to federal court. My goal now is to make sure you spend the rest of your life in prison. That's my goal for you. Oh, I like that. That is freaking hot. Man, that came out real nice. That's my goal now, to make sure you spend the rest of your life in jail. And I'm going to get it done. I got enough on you, man, to prosecute you forever. I'm gonna contact my family, tell it's back on, get ready to file their charges. Because I told you my sister's filing charges against them for that nonsense of sending stuff to her house and carrying on. Oh, this looks nice. Yeah, that glow came out real nice. That came out real nice. Jamie, it ain't good for you, man. I'm ticked off. That's never good. I'm usually a person that can handle patience. I am. But I'm ticked off. And that's not good for you, man. That's not good. I'm telling you right now. I'm heated. Very, very upset. This is not going to go well for you. If you thought when I sent that process server to your front door that I was upset, I wasn't upset. I was taking care of business. But now I'm ticked off. And that's going to be really bad for you. I'm going to shut you the freak down. I am not joking, my man. I'm going to have so many process servers that are going to slam that freaking building. It's not even funny. And I am going to dig your landlord up. I'm getting you out of the building as fast as I possibly can. I'm going to make your life so miserable, you're going to wish you had died when I get done with you. Now you're ticked off. All that other time, wasn't ticked off. Now I am. You're going to regret the day you were born when I get done with you. And I keep with my word, 100%. I got so many charges there, I'm going to file every single one of them. I don't care how much money it costs me. And if I got to drag your fat behind across whatever country line or whatever, get you over here to court, it's going to have it done. I'll send a bounty hunter to pick you up. So, that's my message to you. My main goal now is to make sure you spend the rest of your life in prison. That I didn't like. See you soon.